Hey, greetings YouTubers, it's your main man Black Lion here, and I want to talk to you today about a little comment yesterday that was made by your guy Stephen A. Smith. Apparently, the founder of, or the owner, CEO, whatever, of Under Armour made a comment calling Donald Trump an asset, and Steph Curry replied by saying, he's an asset if you remove the E and the T at the end, which, kudos to Curry, but just by virtue of CEO even stating that Trump is an asset, you don't ever have to worry about me wearing their products again. But anyway, I digress. So Stephen A. Smith goes on and he kind of tries to chide the black community and others for not supporting Hillary Clinton, and I guess trying to say that some of us blacks and the Latinos and whomever that didn't show up and vote because 2 million less black people showed up for Hillary Clinton, and then you had that portion of the Latino population that voted in favor of Donald Trump, and he's trying to say it's our fault that Trump is where he is, and that if we would have came out to supported her the way we supported Barack, we wouldn't be dealing with Trump. So, in essence, this is all you guys' fault. But with Stephen A., I guess when you get a lot of money, and I think this has been proven, you start to live in a bubble. You deal with people in that same in that same social stratosphere that you're living in, and I guess you just don't see things for what they really are. And my generation, millennials, we have the internet. So you can't fault a black person who has the internet, who knows anything about politics, for not wanting to support Hillary Clinton. I couldn't support her. I live in a red state, fortunately, or unfortunately. So, my vote really doesn't matter. I supported Joe Stein in his previous election. It's not a misogyny thing. It's not a woman thing. It's just I disagree with her politics fundamentally. I disagree with Clintonism fundamentally. Thinking you can't serve the working class and serve the corporations at the same time. Hillary Clinton and her duplicitous nature. I mean, the WikiLeaks emails proved everything, that we had all thought from the beginning. She presents one face to the public and then another in private, so you can't get mad at a black person for not wanting to vote for somebody who referred to their children as super predators. You can't get mad at a black person for someone who for not wanting to support Hillary Clinton, who doesn't want a $15 minimum wage, or you can't blame someone for not wanting to support Hillary Clinton when her and her husband decimated unions in America. They exploded the prison population. They cut welfare, and she and her husband did everything they do to put our brothers, our sisters, our cousins in jail. It was those Clinton policies that allowed that to happen. So no, I'm not gonna get up in a fervor and say, Hillary Clinton's my lady. Donald Trump is a monster as well, but you can't get mad at somebody for not wanting to cast a vote for someone like Hillary Clinton. What she did with the Haitians when they were trying to fight for a higher minimum wage, like she came in and made them take a lot less. It's just that fundamental race to the bottom. She was a supporter of TPP, and then she tried to say, she called it the gold standard, and then tried to go, oh no, I was against it. I mean, I think he needs to even just take a look at all of the clips, all of the things that have come out on Hillary Clinton in the past, in the past couple of months, maybe the last 6 months of the last year, really. And see her for what she really is just an opportunist. She's gonna use you to get where she wants, and she's gonna sell you out as soon as she gets there. Look at the bankruptcy bill, which she voted against. she rallied against when her husband was president, because Elizabeth Warren told her what it was, and what it would really do to the middle class. And then once she became Senator Clinton, she voted for the bill and later said, oh, I hoped it would fail. She will sell us out in a New York minute. The probably one of the biggest benefits of having someone like Donald Trump be in office is that now we have an ugly face to put on the ugly policies that our government has been carrying out. You know, like him or not, Barack Obama was a pretty face on ugly policies, so people weren't really paying attention. Like when I hear people talk about, oh, he's gonna deport the Mexicans. Barack Obama deported more Mexicans than any other president in history. You just haven't been paying attention. So I don't support Trump, but people are paying attention now, which is a good thing. And I'm encouraged. I see young people galvanizing and getting together and coming up with different solutions and trying to get involved in politics and doing everything they can do to resist Trump and his, and Trumpism, basically. But Stephen A, I would really like him to actually look into the Clinton policies and see like how they were essential, like in bank, in the 2008 stock market crash, because of Bill Clinton moving to remove the policies that have been put in place after the stock market crash in 1929, and all of the other, like him. I think it was 1996 when he deregulated the Telecommunications Act. I'm not positive what year that was, but it's the reason now we have 6 corporations that control all of the media, and it's the reason why everybody in America is now infotained instead of informed. So I'm hoping with this defeat, and they shut down the Clinton Foundation, so you can see it really was just a money for access, scheme. But I'm hoping Clintonism is dead, and I see all the new Bernie Democrats, the Justice Democrats, the Democratic Socialists, all these new groups that are coming about that actually know the truth. And we don't get our information from mainstream media because they all have corporate interests to protect. And Stephen A. Smith works for ESPN, one of those companies with those corporate interests. So maybe he's blind to the fact, or maybe he doesn't want to say anything. But blaming African Americans and for not wanting to vote for Hillary Clinton, shame on him. He just doesn't know any better. I hope somebody shows him the way, but I can't stand, because I like ESPN First Take. I like Undisputed, but I can't stand when he gets up on his soapbox and just spreads this misinformation and disinformation. Like, look it up. It's out there. The truth is out there. The truth is for everyone, but not everyone is for the truth. So I hope he looks it up. I hope he sees what Clintonism has done to this country, and maybe he can start to talk some actual sense. But I'll just say this to him: stick to sports, leave the politics for the people who know what they're talking about. Till next time, hear me roar.